Green. You like the salad? Jim, you like the salad?
Yeah.
That's
We're
good.
going to have to see if you can work with some scions.
Yeah.
Thomas.
What is Scion?
Scion?
Yeah. What's that? I never heard of.
Scions are the cuttings.
Oh, cutting.
You cut them when the fruit tree is dormant.
Have you learned that? Yeah, I have to join that club that you text me. I have to. When is the next meeting? You say you join. How often they meet? I wanted to go. The 25th. Now I remember. We're supposed to go to that Buddhist temple where they have a meeting. They have a meeting. You text me the link. They have an event in Mountain View, at a Buddhist temple. And I didn't know there's a Buddhist temple in Mountain View. And I want to go because they're doing the growing thing. That's what I remember. Yeah. Now I remember what event that we wanted to go because I text you about the growing thing at the Buddhist temple. So they have, remember you send me the link and look it up. They have an event coming up in Mountain View. And they're doing the growing thing in Mountain View.
Cool.
At 1 o'clock, I think.
At 1 o'clock.
Yeah. So that's what I want to do next. Yeah, that's one thing when you don't have to work. You could do fun stuff and learn new things. And be spontaneous with no more job.
Do you have room for fruit trees?
Yeah, 65 acre. I have other property everywhere. Too.
Well-
In the Bay Area, I have fruit trees.
Thomas, I brought you some scions.
Oh, really? Okay, so how do I do that?
Well, figs, you can just stick them straight into the ground.
Really? I didn't
You
know
don't
that.
even need rootstock. You just
Wow.
stick it straight into the ground.
Oh my God, that's amazing. So I didn't know that. Fig.
I brought you two fig scions. One's
So,
one is mission fig, which is a black fig.
uh-huh.
And the other one is one of my favorites. It was recently developed by UC Davis,
Uh-huh.
and it's really fast growing,
Uh-huh.
productive as hell.
Wow. So you grow
And it
on-
has a different kind of a leaf. It's not like a regular, you know how
Wow.
fig leaves look,
Yeah.
right? This one's a different kind of leaf. So I've started growing those just because they're so productive
Yeah.
and they're delicious.
Wow.
That's a blackish
Yeah.
one too.
That's why you look so young and healthy. You have so much energy. You wake up very early too, so we would talk. We text each other. That's the only time we have time.
that's true.
Yeah.
No.
So I wake up at the same time as Herb. You wake up even earlier than my friend Al because sometimes I always talk Al in the morning too, like 6
Oh, yeah?
or 7. But
Yep.
what time you go to sleep? So we better go
Early,
sleep
very
So
early.
it's probably bedtime now. I'll go to sleep early because tomorrow will be more adventure.
Yeah. I'll
So-
probably pass out before you guys do. No.
Oh, wow. So what time? You sleep like 9 or 10? That's good that you sleep early and then,
Yeah, I'm definitely gone by then.
9 or 10. Oh, that's good.
Usually
then you wake-
before that.
Because you always wake up early to go flying, right? Like just the air.
Well, that's it. I'm usually checking the weather and seeing,
Yeah,
what the deal's going to be.
yeah. Have you gone air ballooning? I went to do that.
Once.
Yeah.
Once
Where am
I
I-
went. I mean, it's.
You like it?
Have you done it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done it already. That's why I love the air balloon too. Especially in Southern California, they have a place a lot of air balloon. I went to visit my friend and they stay in a place where like they have air balloon ride every morning at 6 o'clock. You see air balloon.
Nice, yeah.
Tehachapi or
That's
something
when
like
it's
that.
nice and calm in
Yeah.
the early morning, right?
I did one over the lake. They had like a fundraiser for fire victim. It cost
Which
$300.
lake?
It was in Clear Lake.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was one
Who
air
did
balloon.
that?
It was Chance Water. It was
Oh,
like
Chase Water.
Yeah, that it took place
They
over there.
did it.
Yeah, they did it from there. They had like a company, and we end up landing somewhere around the lake. Someone's
Really?
property, and then I become friend with that lady. She gave me a cup with the air balloon on it because we landed on her property. You never know where you land, and then they
That's
have to
right.
pick you up because
That's
it's better known where the wind blows.
Well, Chase Water is a really cool place.
Yeah. So I'm excited to plant it. So you just water because Victoria cut down a fig tree, and she regretted it.
Oh.
And then I watered it and it came back to life.
Right.
I didn't even see it until I watered that area, and it somehow came
Right,
back to life.
right,
So
yeah.
fig tree are so resilient.
Yeah, the nice thing about those is you don't need rootstock.
Wow.
Now, for the other ones, I mean,
So
you could.
how does it look like? You bring it with you or it's in the
Yeah,
local?
I brought it for you.
Yeah, okay.
I labeled it. and
Okay,
everything.
great. Thank you. So I just stick it anywhere. Where is the good temperature? Could it grow at the lake?
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean,
good.
I have a whole bunch of growing at
Wow,
the lake.
so I'm gonna grow in Nice then. I'd love for you
Yeah,
to
it'll
come.
do fine.
Yeah, one of these days we should have a dinner party once I finish cleaning up my side. Yeah, my side is embarrassing right now because I'm like in the middle of
I mean,
cleaning up. But
Lake
Victoria
County
side
is actually
nice.
perfect for figs because
Yeah.
figs like really hot summers.
Yeah, so I'm excited
know?
to grow whatever that you could give me to grow on my property.
All right, well, I brought you a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Some of it, though, ideally you should
Yeah.
have rootstock and graft the scion.
So how you
too.
do that?
It's easy.
Oh,
I mean, you just
Oh.
cut it and
Oh.
then you
Wow.
wrap it up.
Wow. Have you do well like one tree, 40 different fruit? This is got
Not
with the,
40,
about 30. Yeah. Oh, the other phone over there. Where did I put your phone?
but yeah, I've grafted
Oh.
a bunch of varieties
Wow.
on a single.
One tree.
It's not hard. No.
Wow, I love to see
I've
that
done
tree.
I've done it with cherries and I've done it with apples.
Wow, I love to see it.
Yeah.
So it
But
grow both.
Thomas, you could easily do that.
Wow, I like to learn from that.
You know what you should do is
Mhm.
that Rare Fruit Growers
Yeah.
Association I told you about, they have a meeting. It's a scion
Yeah.
exchange.
Yeah.
And
So they change.
when all the members bring in their scions.
Wow, that's amazing.
Right?
We should go.
And then,
Yeah.
you're free to take whatever. You
Wow.
pay $5 to get it and you
Yeah.
can take as many scions
Wow.
as you want, right?
Yeah, that's better.
And they usually have, almost always, they have a grafting workshop.
Yeah.
So there you have some real experts
Yeah.
teaching it. And they sell the rootstock there. So,
Yeah.
you'd be all set.
I'm excited. Yeah, thank you so much for getting me into this.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you'll like
Yeah, I
Rare
love
Fruit
it.
Growers.
Yeah.
Because look at the kind of fruit you like.
Yeah, I like to
right?
to share with people so we have food. If we're hungry, we snack on
So
that.
it's natural for you. They would actually enjoy you.
Yeah,
because-
thank you. Yeah, I love to give people
Yeah,
food and
those
share
kind of
food with people.
Yeah, someone that's so passionate about food.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly. They would be all over you.
Because I see when I was eating the wrong thing, I was depressed. I didn't want to help people. It's suicidal even. When you eat the wrong food, you're depressed.
Really?
So-
You got depressed, huh?
Yeah, really, because I was eating the wrong food.
What kind of food were you eating?
Restaurant food mostly, stuff
Oh.
that, my sister order and, a lot of like fast food too. Like when you're like single, like you eat whatever convenient, And then I realized I was depressed for no reason. I didn't
were, huh?
yeah, I didn't want to get out of the room. And then I watched TV. I got more depressed because I see a lot of movies just about killer and stuff. Like my own classmate turned out to be a killer named Dana L.U.
Really?
And I realized they
Your
only
classmate, huh?
yeah, his name was Dana L.U. He graduated back in '93, the same time I did.
Okay.
He was in the school newspaper. They say he was a self-made guy. And then one day the school newspaper said that, he was a self-made guy and he was a big guy on campus. He drive around in a golden BMW and he treat people to eat. And then he have an airplane dealership. And they say, oh, we have a millionaire on campus. Everybody look up to him. And then one day, like 6 months later, say his whole family, everybody got shot. His mom, dad, everybody feel bad for him because they say home invasion. So he graduated with honor, and I didn't hear anything about him until like one day, like 3-4 years later, we graduate. They caught him for killing everyone in his family for the money, because his dad was gonna cut him off because his dad give him everything, and his dad's gonna say once his dad find out that he lied, he wasn't the self-made guy. His dad was the one who gave him all the money, and his dad pissed off to say once you graduate, I'm not gonna give you any more. You're gonna be on your own, God. So he didn't want to be on his own. He wanted the fast money, so he killed everyone. Hire a hitman to kill everyone. So, and all the show was talking about him. So I realized the media only talk about killer and stuff. They never talk about anyone that good. So
That's
it's like
true.
make you depressed that you don't even want to, because all they talk about in the media is killer over and over. They line all this thing. They hardly talk about any
They have a
good
business
people.
based off of
Yeah, killing
that kind of stuff.
gooey and stuff.
You don't
And
want
then
it either.
the shooting and stuff over and over, so they incite more violence because they only talk about the bad people. So that's why I wanted to make a difference by just changing my diet, make me more happy that I go out. I stop watching TV because it make me even more depressed. So I move up to the lake. I start eating healthy, have more energy, and then I bump into nicer people at the lake and inspire. And then go into the monastery where they offer free food, and that's why
Right.
they inspire me to do my church, because I want to do the same thing. Give people,
Sure.
inspire people to grow their own food. And Father Damon inspired me to bury things free of charge, and then put C on. I came up with the idea of putting C on and honor the pet that way.
Oh.
And so in Upper Lake, that's how I end up with a cherry tree. I was trying to grow a cherry tree for the longest time.
Yeah.
And then I see a dead bird and I just sprinkle on some seed and it grew a cherry tree. And I didn't have to do anything. That cherry tree meant to be there. It grew so big. Every year I get good cherry from it.
Nice.
Yeah,
The birds
so-
don't get it, huh?
No, I got it. That was
Those
in Upper
birds
Lake.
are rascals,
I know,
you know.
but I still get it before the bird did.
Oh,
It's
you're
so
pretty
good. How about you? Your
Well, I
cherry-
have to put nets over my
Wow,
cherry tree.
your area have a lot of bird. They go,
Yeah,
I realize the
if I
bird.
don't put the nets up, those cherries are gone
The
in no
bird are
time
so.
flat.
That's why I say we should do churches where they plant a lot of food around. Give people that instead of like canned food and the fast food because it make people more sick. So the church should be preaching that, growing more food, and that's what I like about Father Damon. He grow a lot of his own food, and
Oh, I see.
he don't require like donation. He bury people for free. Green berry. He even bury fish. So he's one of my heroes that I inspired by. And I like that you're very inspiring that I met you at the lake too, and you grow your own food and you're healthy compared to a lot of people that I met that unhealthy. It's sad when you see a lot of your friends die from something preventable, like my dad did, because we have money.
Right.
He eat out, stroke, and my mom's still living because she eat home cooking.
Yep.
So start with the diet, and
The diet
now
is a
it's
big
worse and
deal.
worse because I see my nephew and stuff. The one that dentist, he just order a lot of fast food and get delivered because now people get even fast food they deliver, and I notice he sleep more because he's like the people that eat the fast food require more sleep than us, right? We require less sleep. We wake up earlier, because a lot of people. When I was eating the wrong food, I would sleep in more.
You
Sometimes, I pass out. I sleep much more, and then I wake up when it's like already dark, and then I watch TV, and then like not productive at all,
Right.
So I have no purpose in life because I have the rental income. I didn't need to work, so
Oh, I
watch
see.
TV and everything. I'm glad that I changed my diet and have more energy,
Yeah,
able
so
to
that
do.
was all diet, huh?
Yeah, our diet for me anyway. It's amazing what diet does because my sister saw that I was depressed, not leave the room. She's a pharmacist. She told me,
Oh,
there's
is
a
she?
pill
Yeah.
that you could drink, make you happy. My two sisters, they believe in the pharmaceutical. Luckily, I didn't listen to them because my other sister listened and drink the sleeping pill, and now she cannot sleep. It's worse. So the medication, you
Really?
cannot trust the doctor because they're drug pusher for the pharmaceutical. Because if they cure you, they're not going to make money. So
Well,
you guys
exactly.
like one pill to another. So that you have to question your doctor because their motive, So that's why I'm scared of hospital. I see a lot of my family member end up dead, going to hospital,
Sure.
operation. And so that's why I'd rather try holistic first and try eating
Yeah.
healthy first before I try the pill. Because,
Sure.
yeah. it's
Makes
like-
perfect
it
sense to me.
Yeah, I'd rather trust God, the seed
Right.
that you grow, meant there for the purpose. That's why man tried to genetic modify everything seedless, so we cannot grow, right? The corporation.
Right.
So it's like we better take that back, like growing our own food. It's like it's scary that now there's less fruit tree. If we gonna be extinct if they don't have that kind of club where people trade the seed,
Right.
yeah, the
right.
seed library and everything. So I'm glad that you have that passion for growing too and joining the club.
Oh,
How
it's-
long were you in that club? How long?
Well, here's what happened. Oh, geez, it's a long time
Uh-huh.
now. I mean, it must be over 10 years,
Uh-huh.
15, maybe more.
Oh.
I mean, this guy, a pilot at Petaluma Airport,
Yeah.
he was a member, but he's the guy that trained me into growing fruit trees.
Oh
you know.
wow, another pilot. Is he still around?
Yeah, he's
Wow.
still, I mean, he's old now. He's,
Wow.
I
I
mean,
love to
sure
meet-
he's in his 80s.
Oh wow, that's great. Is he
But-
flying too?
Yeah, he still
Wow.
flies.
Is he
yeah.
at the lake too?
No, he's in Petaluma.
Oh wow, I love
So
to go meet
used,
him.
I used to be in Petaluma.
Wow, you
I
know a
used
lot
to-
of great people. Like,
Well,
today.
I've been around for a long time.
That's great.
But
Yeah, thank you. James, you want some soup, James? Okay.
look at this.
Yeah.
What is this? This
It's
is
like a sorbet.
Oh,
it? Yeah.
dessert, James. They even have dessert for us.
It's a dairy-free ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
sorbet. Oh, that's not soup. That's sorbet, huh? Okay, we thought it was
Very
soup.
good. Wow.
I don't
Yeah.
know where.
Yeah, James.
I don't know
Dessert,
where
James.
spoons are.
Yeah, you get another spoon over there. Or you could wash. Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
here.
You're
it is.
gonna like this, James.
There's some in
Yeah.
here.
I eat dessert.
I think inside of this, there's some spoons.
Yeah. Good job, James.
Oh my gosh, that is good.
What is it? What was it made from?
Tastes like strawberry,
Strawberry?
and something else.
It's
What do you
it's got a nice bite to it.
Yeah. This is great experience, you know.
Mm.
Very memorable. That's why I have to record everything because I want to recreate it at my church, and that way I could do that for other people that cannot afford it to come
Right.
and enjoy nature. That's why I think in church to be outdoor in nature and growing food all the time. Because that's the best way to give instead of just praying indoor big building. What's the
Right.
purpose? What a waste of money to donate and then it could burn down and then you have to like
Exactly.
instead of helping people, they could be like praying outdoor and growing food all the time. I rather.
You're
that.
right.
So that's why. That's
You're
why
absolutely
I'm doing my
right.
church for. Yeah, and so thank you so much for recommending me that.
Yeah. So the guy, I mean,
Yeah. So
he has 25 acres in Petaluma,
wow.
and he has, you know, this orchard, and they're all different. They're all, he likes diversity.
Yeah.
So he likes to experiment.
Wow. So that you met him and then you joined the club and then you've been growing a lot on your property.
Well, he's the one who introduced me to the
Yeah.
Scion
Oh.
Exchange.
And how long you been in the science?
So I got many of my first
Oh.
fruit trees through that Scion
Yeah.
Exchange, right?
Uh-huh.
And then, of course, Phil, I mean, his name is Phil Pieri, he gave me some stuff to start too.
Oh.
I mean,
Wow.
very generous guy. you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I'm excited to join the club and see what you grow. So you have a lot of fruit tree. Is anything blooming? Anything growing right now?
Not right now. It's
Okay.
pretty much dormant right
Everything.
now.
Okay.
That's why this is the time when you
start
you
growing.
get the
Okay.
scions.
Oh,
You
okay.
gotta cut the scions when the fruit tree is dormant.
Oh, okay. That's what
Right?
you.
And
So when it's blooming, you cannot grow. You have to wait until dormant.
yeah, you can't. I mean, if you cut it, it'll just wilt.
Oh, okay.
You know, you won't be able to do anything
okay.
with it, right?
Oh, okay. And then you put it in the dirt and eventually it'll grow. Just that easy. That's amazing.
mean-
I didn't know that you could just stick it in and that's amazing. That's
There are
okay.
things you can do to
Oh.
increase your chances of success, like with certain things. Like right now, I'm trying to propagate olives
Mhm.
and toyon. I don't know if you
Oh,
know what toyon
No.
is. Toyon is a native
Well, I'm learning a lot of stuff from you.
California.
Oh, that's why I have to record. My God.
Huh?
But that's why I have to record so I remember everything and it's great. Yeah. And then share with my cousin because he likes to grow stuff too.
You done?
Yeah. My cousin do.
It's It's a native.
It's also known as Christmas berry. Have you ever
Sounds
come across it?
familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm using that. It's a shrub.
Oh wow.
It's not an edible shrub. I'm using it as a screen.
Oh wow.
You know, so I'm propagating it for the shoreline
Yeah.
at that property on the lake.
Yeah.
You know, so that there's a little more privacy. So I think I'm going to do olive trees
Wow.
and toyon.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah.
one.
I can't wait to
of
see you.
each.
So you're doing that on your new property, the
Yeah,
25 acre? Oh wow.
So
How far away from your new property versus the one that you're currently at?
what's that?
How far away from your new property in Kosovo and your other property in Lakeport, right? You have one.
I have two in Lakeport.
Oh, one is you went out or you both?
No, I
Oh.
keep one for friends.
Okay. Nice.
And then I live in one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
I don't make a very good landlord.
Oh, really?
No.
That's why you should join like a legal show. They put everything in writing and you get a screen.
I have no desire to be a landlord.
Oh, really?
I've already
I
tried
know.
it.
Yeah, you.
Well, not for me.
Okay. So yeah, that's great that you plant all that kind of food. And when did they come to season? All those like
Well,
the fig.
the cherries come the earliest.
Okay, when like
You know,
May.
pretty early in the season.
oh wow, May. What kind of cherry you have? So you
Well, I grafted a bunch of different cherries. On
wow, I
that
love to
tree.
see that. Okay, do they bloom sometime or they all bloom at the same time?
Pretty close.
So oh, wow, so the
Yeah.
cherry is that your boss? My cherry tree is all white flower. What is your all
Yeah.
white flower too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the most common flower
Yeah.
for a cherry. Yeah.
because some cherry blossom is pink.
That's
Right.
right.
So
Yeah.
so you have any pink one? No.
I don't think so.
All white one. Oh, okay.
Pretty sure.
So, Ocean, you grow any like fruit tree on your property? Oh, okay, that's great. Yeah, do you grow them too from like Scion or just from seed? I grow a lot of stuff just from seed, just throwing the seed in. So the fig and stuff, they grow from seed too. It's like Subway.
You know, I'm not aware of anybody growing figs
Yeah.
from seeds.
I just grow everything from seed. I just throw the seed and say go away. I just throw it in the
Fig
garden.
trees are so I mean, their seeds are so tiny.
Oh yeah, take forever, huh? Okay.
I would definitely just,
Yeah.
you know, and so I was going to tell you, you know, you can put a rooting hormone on.
Oh. What is the rooting hormone? I never.
It stimulates the
root.
growth of roots.
Okay. What is that?
It's a hormone.
You have to buy it.
Yeah.
Okay. How much is it? Where you buy it?
Oh, you can get it on Amazon,
Oh,
or
okay.
you can get it in
Root
pretty
hormone.
much, yeah, rooting hormone.
Huh.
But you don't need to use it for figs, really.
Oh.
I mean, they do fine without it. But
For like
other
avocado.
things, like I'm doing Meyer lemon.
Oh.
I'm taking cuttings
Yeah.
of Meyer lemons, and for that, I'm using a rooting hormone.
Okay.
And same for the olives. I'm using a rooting hormone
Wow.
for those.
Yeah, I love to see it.
Yeah, because they.
How long it take gets faster? Have you going?
No, it's going to take a long time for those guys. You got to be patient
Oh,
in this
okay.
game. Yeah.
Oh wow. Exciting to see.
But
Learn
the
new things.
figs, if you put it in the ground, ideally, what I do is I put it in a pot with
Okay.
some decent soil,
Uh-huh.
right?
And you
It'll
water.
start growing the spring. I mean,
Oh.
you know, you'll see those little
Oh.
buds turn into leaves.
Oh, wow.
You know, that's when
Then
you
you
know that it
transplant.
took.
Yeah.
And then just don't mess with it. Just
Oh.
make sure it gets water,
Uh-huh.
right? And then once it's big enough, then you can transplant it or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah, that's exciting to learn that. I'm learning something new. today.
You'll love doing
Yeah, I
it.
love
I can
that.
tell you're going to love that.
Yeah, I love to see
And
stuff grow.
figs are great fruit.
Wow.
I mean,
So yeah, you could eat. Yeah, I love it.
you
But
know,
it's pretty big. I wonder once it's big enough, you could do a little tree house in a fig tree. Some fig trees grow pretty big, right? Depends.
I don't know how strong the wood is.
Oh,
though.
not though. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all. Yeah.
Yeah.
These are like redwood. It's amazing. They're strong.
Yeah, it is
Oh,
amazing.
God, this is amazing.
Yeah, sure
I have
is.
to come back again when it rains. It must be so much more magical when it's stormy here and they ran it out. They bring you food. This is great experience.
It
Yeah,
is.
thank you so much. So James, sleep on the other side. James. Okay. Good job, James. Sleep over here. You have to sleep over here. Okay, so one of you on top and then
Okay.
one on bottom. It'd be good, right?
We can duke it out for top.